G'day time, my Fuzzyites, and welcome back to Animal Crossing. It is day 331, late at night. Like I've said for a while, with the stuff going on and whatnot, I've been having less and less want to play, so I've been procrastinating. That and I have to charge my batteries. I thought they'd be charged quicker, but no. I'm down to one pair of batteries between three things. The Wii Remote, keyboard, and then my mouse, which has the batteries in it currently. Yeah. But it's the 27th at 8:03. We're just gonna do riding the train, checking the weather and whatnot. Yeah, I also made the mistake, or non. Oh, that's been up for a while. Ooh. Snowing. No. Hey. Oh. There we go. Hey there, J. Wolfie. How goes it? Yeah, I got distracted. No, same old horrible hair. What are these crazy deals? Red's on the 29th. Yeah, that actually took me out of it. Oh, I didn't read this, apparently. My dear Fuzzy, guess what? I started making homemade spaghetti from scratch, and I'll send you some. What I improve at it. Your poor father can't even can't eat solids for a week last time. Couldn't eat solids for a week last time. Culinary. Yeah, yeah, I made the mistake of getting back into the, what is the name of the game? Forager game. Where you start on an island, you like cut down trees with a pickaxe and rocks. You build stuff, slowly progress, getting more and more land as you buy it and whatnot. Really fun, really addicting. I had it I have it still for PS4. Yep, right there. You can definitely see it. Originally have it for PS4, bought it again for computer because I really like the game. And also, there's a mod to have multiplayer, so I'll be doing that later on at some point. Yeah. Yeah. So... yeah. Yeah, I've been getting way too into that. Spent way too long last night playing it. Also doesn't help with how my mood has been and whatnot. That it's cozy, and I don't want to stop. Even today, like, charging the batteries was one thing. I wanted to get those charged because my mouse literally died. But the other thing, yeah, it's just so addicting. Addicting and fun with all you can do. Hey, Dara, you're thinking about getting into Stardew Valley. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you like farming sims that have you going and fighting monsters and doing quests and whatnot, it is great. And basically, if you like Harvest Moon, for me, it is a updated Harvest Moon in a lot of ways. With a good story, an interesting premise, a lot to do. Or at least at the beginning, there's a lot to do. And whatnot. But yeah, but if you're not, it's probably one of my favorite farming sims out there. But you know, if you don't like farming sims, you ain't gonna like it, and that's where it kind of comes down to. The character is more interested to talk the new Animal Crossing? Absolutely. There's relationships you can get with every one of them that can either turn romantic or just stay friendships, depending on what you want. But there's, like, as you befriend them, I think they talk a lot more. They have their own ambitions. There's even cutscenes when you get to certain parts in, their thing and whatnot. So as you talk to them and they befriend you more, then you'll have special interactions with them. And they have a lot of different talks, depending on the weather outside, I believe, and whatnot. I tend to just skip through the talking a lot of the time. I shouldn't, but I do. It's not my favorite thing in a lot of games, but it is interesting. It is, if you like Animal Crossing, but you want to have more interactions with villagers, and actually, like, plant stuff and make stuff, build things, craft and whatnot to a certain degree, more for stuff on the farm to help you out, rather than, like, houses. You need to, like, get someone else to make the houses. It's good. You saw a mod where apparently you can take Pierre's wife and make her your wife instead. I don't doubt that. There are apparently a lot of mods, including one that makes the game very, very, not PG, apparently, with custom events and whatnot. I've never used that. I've only seen that in a video, to be clear. So, yeah, the mod community apparently has gone wild with it. Which is nice. It is a good game. Okay, so Picklands. Snowy. You love it, you need it. Stardew Valley or the non-PG mod? I don't know if there's nudity. I'll say that. I'm sure there is a nude mod. If you really look into it. Like, that's just how the internet sadly... yeah, that's sadly. It's a bad thing! Ooh, terrible! Give you the 18 plus Stardew Valley? Yeah. But yeah, it is good. I highly recommend it. I've played multiple different files with multiple different people. Never get to the 3rd year, though. I always stop before that for various reasons. But I love the game. I'll play it over and over again. But yeah, so right now, outside of this, Forager is what I've been into. Getting far into that. Having fun, having a good time, and all that jazz. Nintendo. Yeah. Besides that, not much else. At some point I'll get back to finishing Overlord, depending how I feel. Yeah. And then, yeah. Did I not switch out? I didn't switch out. That's great. Waste more time, why don't I? Yeah, yes, I'm leaving. Let me go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'll have to get... my mood is slowly getting back to how it should be after, you know, all that shit. Slowly getting back to normal, at least feeling-wise, but I'm still probably going to be iffy for a bit, so we'll see how Animal Crossing continues to go. I want to still wake up around 2 and start by then, but who knows. Terry Wolfie, you really got to get back to the work on the Risk of Failure vids. That sickness really took it out of you 2 weeks. Oh, jeez. Yep. Hope you're feeling better. Doing better. And good luck on the videos, because they're good ones. We did a Crystal Clear mod thing. I think some videos are probably up on Risk of Failure already, I'd imagine. And that's been going really good. A lot of fun, a lot of good jokes, a lot of bad jokes. Terrible jokes. Terrible, terrible. Bookman. Yeah. Let me go. I just wanna enter. Hi, Salem. You're my cat and I love you. Yeah. He's over there in his crater. Terrible jokes are the best jokes. Yeah. And the best part, they're not that offensive. So that's a win in my book. Take care, have a good trip. And just a daily reminder to everyone to check up on your friends and family, especially, you should always check up on your friends and family, but especially now with how the weather's going and whatnot, as people have seen for the past week or so. I got hit really hard with the seasonal sadness. Others get hit harder with the seasonal depression. So just check on the people you love, especially if they're more susceptible to it. Let them know you care. Understand them as they are, because I know for me, yeah. My mind goes toxic and makes me think things about people that care about me that aren't true. Which I took a step back from some friends, because I'm like, I need to separate for a bit. My mind's not in a good place. It's you know, telling me that they're bad people, they don't care for me truly. They do. I just needed to step back before I said anything negative. But yeah. So just be aware that, you know, it's just how this season goes sometimes. And for me, it's the stupidest things that just, like, something will happen, and then my mind will just sneak in and be like, you know, when they did this, it shows that they don't care about you because of this. And now we're on that. Let's go over all your history together and why you hate them. They don't deserve you, and they are terrible people, which isn't true. But, you know, take a step back like I did. Let me process. Now I'm still getting out of it, so it's not perfect, but yeah. But just to let other people know, like, watch other people, because that can happen. It's a terrible thing, which is, again, why I had to step away from some friends. Because my mind was telling me lies. Because the mind is a beautiful thing, especially when it gets hooked on stuff like that. So be careful. If you're not if you're feeling, especially during this period, like going off on someone, you get that feeling, Tara? I thought you were gone. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. But I'm better. I'm getting better now. It's luckily for me, it's like a few days to a week of like intense hatred, especially this time, and then it kind of mellows out, and I kind of think, well, you know, it's not how. It's not that's not true. They do care for me. They are there for me. Love them in a friend respect. Trust them in a friend respect. And all the things are lies. So bottom line, check your people. Check in on your people. Make sure they're doing good. Make sure they're doing fine, especially around now. And if you're feeling down and like you're going into a bad place, reach out and be like, hey, just so you know, this is going on. It's affecting me poorly. Either ask for help or let them know, like, hey, just so you know, I need to be away from you for a while. Because if I'm not, I'm going to say some things that will ruin the friendship. Like I had to do, is just backed off, and now I'm better. Now I'm doing better, going better. Yeah, it sucks having a mind like mine that in an instant, while I fight off a lot of those things all the time, of, oh no, they care about me, no, they're my friend and whatnot, it just takes an instant of something happening, and then, like I said, it's just, hey, just so you know, when they did this, it shows that they don't respect you. Now let's go back in time to every other conceivable thing they have done to you, and that will prove that they don't care for you. They never cared for you. But they do. They did. Stepping back, and now I'm getting more in control of myself rather than my toxic, hateful side. But yeah, so that's just what had to happen. I'm getting through it, but I think I'm still going to take that break for a few months. Oh, Tara J. Wolfie, if you're here, I'm just so you know, I meant to text you. It's kind of a thing I've been debating for the past few days. I'll text you normally if you're not here. Probably going to take a break a while from doing my own stuff to work on my writing and whatnot. Just so you know. Okay, just so you know, just so you're aware, so I don't stop, like, paying and you're like, oh shit, now I need to do something else. I'll probably do Overlord. Yeah, finish up Overlord. Maybe I'll do another just to... Yeah, we'll do Rayman. I really want to do Rayman. I said I'd do Rayman. Now I'm feeling better. We'll go through Rayman just so that it's not just like, yep, this is it. You have one more paycheck, Tara. But just so you're aware, and you can make plans on saving and whatnot. Because Tara J. Wolfie does my thumbnails. He does most of my thumbnails, besides the Dead by Daylight, which I like getting up right away. And then the Animal Crossing are what I do, but he's another. Check out the Kingdom Hearts, because he does all of that by scratch. But like my logo, the boxes around the stuff, he either finds or makes himself. Yeah, he does wonderful, but yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about me. I always worry about you, man. I know I don't, like, I give you what you deserve. I think the arrangement we have is really good payment-wise, and is, like, perfect for the niche where, I hope it's not too much work, but you get paid really well for what work you do, and it is really well, good and well done. But also, yeah, don't want to have it where it's like, oh, you planned on stuff, and now I'm not paying you. You can't buy the new sports car you wanted. But no, I do care, and I do worry about that. But I know you have other things going on. But again, just so you don't put a down payment on a house that you definitely would do. And I'm like, yeah, just so you know, I'm not paying you the X amount I pay you every every few weeks. But yeah, so I think I will do the Rayman. I'm feeling better, but I'll do the Rayman. We'll see. Maybe in December is when I'll just take a break, and I'll go for however many months to work on myself anyways. But anyways, I've spoken way too much. But yeah, just check up on those people who check up on those you care about, especially during this season, and understand that this season can make them feel very sad or very angry or affect them in ways that are not normal or good for them, and just be patient. And if you're feeling like, you know, your friend group isn't good or whatnot when they're usually good, take a moment, let them know you need to separate a bit. If they're good friends, when you do come back and let them know, they'll understand. Yeah, just take care of yourself, take care of others. And yeah. Yeah, the season is always rough. And it always affects people roughly. I know you're gonna see me fluctuate, and I will fluctuate through December and whatnot, depending what goes on. I'm more susceptible to the darker thoughts of hatred and whatnot. Not anything like I don't want to be here anymore types of thoughts. I've never thought that. I made a promise to myself. I've never thought that to begin with, but I've made a promise to myself that I will not do anything like that until I make all my works and whatnot. And I have that was a time when I was a lot worse than I am now, and I didn't have as many good friends in high school. Or I had friends, but they were kind of bullies, and so I'm not getting into that. High school was fine. There's always just moments. Bottom line, like, yeah, do what you can. Be there for people. If you need help, please find help. And know if you are feeling angry that maybe it's just for a few seconds. Calm down. Take a break. Leave whatever you're doing. As I always say, life comes first. And especially going into the season coming up, life does come first. We get too much in this world to think about that stuff. Yeah, it's tough. And everyone's different. Everyone has a different area they're in. I'm pretty blessed to be where I am, where I have some friends close by, some far away, but we can always talk to each other and whatnot. And I have some good roommates who help me out with a lot of stuff and whatnot. And it is good. But either way, thank you, my fellows, for watching. I've talked way too much about this. Be good to yourself, be patient with others, and I'll see you next anytime. Take care.